Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a second edition of WWE Sunday Night Heat, right here on the McCoy Gaming Experience, part of WWE 2K Games. And yes, we are in Detroit, Michigan, where our first matchup of the night. Rusev will be taking on hometown hero Rhino. Yeah, you know Rhino, he's from Detroit, Michigan, and you know what? Hardcore legend is that. Good Sunday evening to you. My name is James McCoy, and again, this is Sunday Night Heat on the WWE, part of WWE 2K Games and on the McCoy Gaming Experience. Hey, look, we got a jam-packed show for you tonight, so we're going to get into that. Also, we will be having a rematch for the Women's Championship. That's going to be the main event of this evening's program as Trish Stratus, Alexa Bliss, one-on-one Women's Championship match. Alexa Bliss is going to be cashing in for her rematch clause to regain her WWE Women's Championship. Anyway, making himself out to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, the hardcore champion, Rhino. You can follow him at Twitter, Rhino313. So, also, if you get a chance, go ahead and follow me on Twitter as well at James Lee McCoy. Yeah, we are growing a Twitter page. Also, we do have some news we're going to try to get into about becoming an affiliate. We got some news we'll get into next week. But you know what? Hopefully, if everything works out, the McCoy Gaming Experience will be affiliated with something great. I mean, some things are happening in the works. So there you go. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into the matchup. It's Rusev taking on the hardcore champion Rhino. This is non-title match. And match is underway. Bell is rung. And Rhino with the Thez press. And a knee to the gut to Rusev. So Rhino, he's actually on the offense. And, with a headlock. Knee to the face to Rusev. And the thing about it is, we had the first episode of WWE Sunday Night Heat last week. And, hopefully things goes a little bit more smooth tonight as Rhino, he's on the offense right now. Rusev, he's trying to get back to his vertical base. And you know what? Oh, there you go. Reversal. Rusev back on his vertical base. And looks like he's going for a scoop slam, or, a slam, to say the least. So Rusev and Rhino going at it one-on-one. This is non-title. Oh, what yeah, there you go. Rusev going for something on the top rope or second rope. What a headbutt to Rhino. Okay, there you go. That's what it looks like. And Rhino trying to get back up to his vertical base. Anyway, we had our first episode of Sunday Night Heat. And you know what? I mean, it could have been better, yes, as far as commentating goes. And I apologize for that, okay? But anyway, we had some great matches. You had a tag team matchup, which Booker T and Rob Van Dam, they took on the revival of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Also, again, we got to make mention about Trish Stratus and Alexa Bliss. They had a women's championship match. But Trish Stratus, she won the title last week. And then after she won the title, and she was having a little bit of a victory because she deserved it, Nia Jax comes out and spoils the victory. Now here's the deal, Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss cannot stand each other. But Alexa Bliss, she's already said straight up, she will have Nia Jax in her corner. And Nia Jax has already agreed. It's because, even though they don't like each other, they both come to agree, they do agree that they do not like part-timers. Or not. It's supposed to be a new era for a new women's revolution, not for the older women to come back and, trying to take the spotlight. And, you know what, it could be something that a lot of people may not agree with, or, you may agree with as well. But, Trish Stratus, she's on her own. Nia Jax is going to be in Alexa Bliss's corner, but we can only hope. And as Rhino going for a pinfall. 1, 2, Rusev gets the kick out. Yeah. Anyway, going back to Trish Stratus and Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss, they do not like the fact that women like Trish Stratus is taking the spotlight away from them. And Rhino, what is he going to go for? He's going to go for the gore! Rhino, this should be it. as Rhino going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and Rusev gets the shoulder up after 2. That was a close call. And Rhino's probably thinking what do you have to do to put Rusev away, but Rusev is back to the vertical base. Anyway, back to Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. You know, they will get their revenge on Trish Stratus. Alexa Bliss is looking to, regain her women's championship. So that will be the main event tonight on Sunday Night Heat. And Rhino getting back, looks like some kind of head cutter or head scissor, whatever you want to call it. There's Rusev. There you go. Another. Looks like Rusev and Rhino, they're going at it. Like I said, and what a super kick to the head. What a huge kick to the back of Rhino's head as Rusev is looking to put Rhino away. And you know what? I mean, this is a great matchup. Also, we had another huge matchup last week, a triple threat match. The Miz put his Intercontinental Championship on the line in a triple threat rules match against Mark Henry and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy retained. Now, Jeff Hardy and The Miz will be going one-on-one. It will not be for the championship. And as Rusev, what is he going for? Look at suplex here. And Rusev, what is he going to do now? Going for the accolade now. Going to make Rhino tap out. Will he do it? Will Rhino tap out in his hometown of Detroit, Michigan? And he has no choice but to tap out. Rusev has won this matchup with the accolade. So Rusev is your winner. Now that you gotta wonder, will that actually put him up in the ranks for a future hardcore championship matchup? And so we'll see a hardcore match for the hardcore championship later on down the road. So you gotta think WWE officials is looking on as Rusev defeated Rhino, and it looks like Rhino had it with the gore right here. And let me look at the replay. I mean, it's another angle, and Rhino we thought had it, but he goes for the pinfall, and after 2, Rusev gets a shoulder up. Look at this, 1, 2. Rusev gets the shoulder up barely before 3. And what a kick to the back of Rhino's head. That's a key point. But Rusev, he deserves it. I mean, he's celebrating on, looking on to his next challenge, sort of say. More Sunday Night Heat coming up. And we're getting back into Sunday Night Heat one-on-one action as The Miz, alongside with Maurice, making themselves to the ring. The Miz, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing at 221 pounds, with his lovely wife, Maurice. And The Miz has to be teed off, especially after losing his Intercontinental Championship last week on Sunday Night Heat. And he defended it in a triple threat matchup. And you know what? I mean, Jeff Hardy is the current Intercontinental Champion. Now, here's the deal. If The Miz can pull up an upset victory or pull a victory from Jeff Hardy tonight, we'll see a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship later on. Which, I mean, The Miz does have a rematch clause. But you know what? He's wanting to do things his own way. Instead of trying to cash in on his rematch clause, he wants to see if he can beat Jeff Hardy one-on-one like it was supposed to be last week. It was changed to being a triple threat match from WWE officials. Again, this is Sunday Night Heat episode 2, part of WWE 2K Games, and you can watch Sunday Night Heat on the McCoy Gaming Experience every Sunday Night Heat. Jeff Hardy making himself out to the ring. Current Intercontinental Champion from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing at 225 pounds. So there you go. And Jeff Hardy, he is proud to be wearing that Intercontinental Championship belt around his waist after winning it from The Miz last week on Sunday Night Heat. So, you know what? It's going to be a great one-on-one matchup. And don't forget, main event tonight on Heat. We'll see Trish Stratus defending her women's championship, newly won women's championship, against former WWE women's champion Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss will have Nia Jax in her corner. We'll take a look at some replays from last week's Heat after Trish Stratus won the match. But there we go. Bell is rung and the match is underway. And what a neck breaker to kick things off from The Miz to Jeff Hardy. And you know what? I mean, Jeff Hardy, a lot of accomplishments in WWE. Also, you know what? I'm going to mention TNA Wrestling as well, Impact, which is now Impact Wrestling. So, championships and accomplishments. I mean, you know what? All-Star Wrestling, he was a one-time ASW Tag Team Champion with his brother Matt Hardy. Let's see here. House of Glory Tag Team Champion, one time with Matt Hardy. Let's see here. We'll go through just a few of those. Ring of Honor. He was a one-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion with his brother Matt Hardy. And in Impact Wrestling, he was the Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion 3 times. 2-time Tag Team Champion with Matt Hardy. You know, just a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of great stuff. You know? TNA Wrestler of the Year back in 2012. That's pretty awesome. He has been a World Heavyweight Champion twice in World Wrestling Entertainment. One-time WWE European Champion. One-time United States Champion in WWE. 3-time Hardcore Champion. 4-time with Intercontinental Champion in WWE. He was a one-time Light Heavyweight Champion. One-time Raw Tag Team Champion with his brother Matt. And a 6-time World Tag Team Champion with his brother Matt Hardy as well. So, I'm telling you, I mean, a lot of great stuff with Jeff Hardy, as Jeff Hardy has controlled the matchup. Now Miz back to his vertical base. And, you know, this is another great match, like I said, the Miz and Jeff Hardy, one-on-one. And again, you know, the Miz is hoping to pull off a victory against, and what a knee to the face, like a drop kick, if you will, to Jeff Hardy from the Miz. What is the Miz looking for here? And he's looking for a skull-crushing finale, and he landed it perfectly on Jeff Hardy. Miz is going for a pinfall. 1, 2, and Jeff Hardy gets the shoulder up after 2, and the Miz cannot believe it. And Jeff Hardy reversed whatever Miz was going for, as going for a arm breaker from Jeff Hardy to the Miz. And Jeff Hardy playing to the crowd. But, I mean, you don't want to do that too much because the Miz will actually get the roll-up right there. And, you know, Jeff Hardy got the kick out before even the count began from the referee. But you know what? Jeff Hardy's out on the outside of the ring, so the referee counting the 1 now. And the Miz is outside too. So now there's a fight breaking out side of the ring between Jeff Hardy and the Miz. Referee at count of 2. So, flying forearm from Jeff Hardy. Well, Jeff Hardy was going for a DDT. The Miz reversed that. So there you go. The Miz actually scouted that one perfectly. And the Miz has busted Jeff Hardy open. And count of 7 from the referee, and they're back in the ring now. And what a huge knee to the face from the Miz to Jeff Hardy. What's the Miz going for? And a shoulder block from Jeff Hardy to the Miz. And what's Jeff Hardy going for? 1, who knows? Who knows? Whisper and a win from Jeff Hardy to the Miz. And what Jeff Hardy going top rope. And you know what he's going for? He's going for Swanton Bomb. Yep, landed that perfectly, executed that perfectly. Jeff Hardy, he's going to go for a pinfall if he wants to win this matchup. Referee counting 1, 2, and The Miz gets a shoulder up after 2. And what a great one-on-one matchup. Intercontinental Champion Jeff Hardy against former champion The Miz. Jeff Hardy, what is he going for? Jeff Hardy again, playing to the crowd. And what is he going for? Cross body. Jeff Hardy to Miz. And looks like, what is Jeff going for now? And thumb to the eye, rakes the eye. And Miz, another skull-crushing finale to Jeff Hardy. And the referee counting 1, 2, 3. The Miz is your winner. Wow, what a matchup. Here's some replays. Here's the first skull-crushing finale, all right? And what a knee to the face to The Miz, to Jeff Hardy from The Miz. But Jeff Hardy goes for the Whisper to win. Jeff Hardy goes for the Swanton Bomb, okay? And then here's the second skull-crushing finale from The Miz. The Miz pins Jeff Hardy 1, 2, 3. The Miz gets the victory next week on Sunday Night Heat, Episode 3. The Miz will get a chance to regain his Intercontinental Championship. So we'll see what happens next week on Heat. But it's main event time. And we'll go over some replays from last week's Women's Championship match right here on Sunday Night Heat. Well, this is just last week when Trish Stratus defeated Alexa Bliss to become the new Women's Championship on Sunday Night Heat. Nia Jax, she shows up, and she was going to ruin the celebration, and she did, pulling Trish Stratus off the top turnbuckle. And Trish Stratus, she put up a great fight. Chop, hit after hit after hit. And you know what? Irish whip to the corner of that ring. Trish Stratus, I'm telling you, she is a tough broad. You don't want to mess with her. What a spine buster from Trish Stratus. And then all of a sudden, Trish Stratus, she goes for the chick kick. And that's what, Trish Stratus got one over on Nia Jax. And we are back in Sunday Night Heat. And you know what? Sunday Night Heat takes place in Detroit, Michigan. And you know what? We have a one-on-one matchup. Excuse me, I apologize for my voice. But anyway, one-on-one matchup, Alexa Bliss alongside Nia Jax. Which, is Nia Jax actually going to be making her way out to the ring with Alexa Bliss or not? We thought she would be. Yeah, with Nia Jax. There you go. Anyway, Alexa Bliss, she is cashing in her rematch clause for the WWE Women's Championship against Trish Stratus. There you go, Nia Jax finally making her way out to the ring. Alexa Bliss, the challenger now. We know where everything stands. We saw the replay from last week. Trish Stratus, she won the Women's Championship from Alexa Bliss, all right? But like I said, we took a look at the replay from last week. We seen Nia Jax come out and, attack Trish Stratus while she was celebrating her Women's Championship, title. Only one title, okay? And here's the deal. Even though Nia Jax thought she was going to get one over on Trish Stratus turned the tides and got run over on Nia Jax. So that's why, this is where we're at now. That's why we're here. As Trish Stratus from Toronto, Canada, the new WWE Women's Champion, she's putting the title on the line against Alexa Bliss. And again, it's like I said, Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, they've already said, look, they don't like each other, but they respect each other enough to know that, hey, they do not want someone from the past generation coming in and trying to steal their spotlight. Now, here's the deal. I don't agree with what they say, and here's why, all right? And, Trish Stratus, you got women like Trish Stratus actually paved the way. Trish Stratus, Lita, you got women like that. Ivory, Jacqueline, I grew up watching those women back around 2002, 2003, or around the Ruthless Aggression era. Anyway, there you see the challenger, Alexa Bliss. She's ready and geared up to retain her title, or regain her women's championship. And there's the current champion. She's looking to retain, and she knows she has a big task at hand. From Toronto, Canada, Trish Stratus, I'm telling you. I mean, she's a competitor. She'll defend that title anytime. But you know what? Someday soon down the road, we'll see Nia Jax in that title picture. And if somehow Trish Stratus actually retain, then it's back to the drawing board for Alexa Bliss. I mean, she's going to go back to the bottom of the food chain. And not only that, Nia Jax could be very well in line, because Nia Jax, she feels like she's deserving of the title. But she's just buying her time and waiting her turn as the referee calls for the bell. And a kick to the gut from Trish Stratus, and a head lockup, an elbow to the head of Alexa Bliss from Trish. And what a chop! And Nia Jax looking on. And the thing about it is, you gotta be curious. I mean, this is the main event of Sunday Night Heat. You gotta wonder, is Nia Jax at all? What kind of role is Nia Jax going to play in this matchup? I mean, what is she going to do? Because she knows she's going to try to do every dirty tactic she can possibly do to help Alexa Bliss out. And what a hurricanrana from Alexa Bliss to Trish Stratus. And Alexa Bliss showing off. And what a huge right hand to the face of Trish Stratus from Alexa Bliss. Excuse me. And a drop kick to the back of the head to Trish Stratus from Alexa Bliss. Little Miss Bliss is what they call her. Irish rip to the ropes. And looks like a little bit of a neck breaker from Trish Stratus. And Alexa Bliss with a slam to the back of the head of Trish Stratus. There you go. And Alexa Bliss going for a choke slam? No, I don't think so. Elbow. Trish Stratus just reversed that elbow to the head to Alexa Bliss. And Nia Jax looking on with concern. Got to wonder, again, you know, Nia Jax, you know she's going to play some kind of role in this. Some way, somehow. Drop kick to the midsection to Alexa Bliss from Trish Stratus. In that corner we just seen. And Irish rip to another corner of the ring. And a knee to the face. Trish Stratus from Alexa Bliss. Neckbreaker, there you go. And Alexa Bliss going for the first pinfall of the night. One. Trish Stratus kick out after one. So you got to do a whole lot more than that. So. Well, we see Alexa Bliss regain her championship. We don't know. Alexa Bliss, she's a feisty little girl too. I mean, I'm telling you. She can fight with like the rest of them. Oh! She was going for a drop kick. Trish Stratus actually moved out of the way. Trish Stratus has the, has back to her offense now, back to her vertical base. And that's a heck of a move from Trish Stratus. And Trish Stratus going for the pinfall. 1, 2, Alexa Bliss kick out after 2. Not enough for Trish Stratus to retain the title. And Trish Stratus, what's she going to go for? She looks like she's going to go for a chick kick. And yes, she is. Kicked Alexa head off. Alexa Bliss head's clean off. 1, 2. And Alexa Bliss shoulder up. And this is a great main event. WWE Women's Championship on the line. Trish Stratus is retaining the, defending the title. What a huge drop kick to the head from Trish Stratus to Alexa Bliss. Trish Stratus playing to the crowd, and nothing wrong with that. But again, you want to watch out for that. What a kick to the head to Trish Stratus from Alexa Bliss. And what's Alexa Bliss going to go for? Double knee to the stomach. And double knee to the stomach again to Trish Stratus. And what's Alexa Bliss going to go for now? she likes to call this Little Miss Bliss. DDT to Trish Stratus from Alexa Bliss. And she's going for the pinfall. Can Alexa Bliss get out of here? 1, 2. And Trish Stratus, she's not letting the title go. She gets the shoulder up after 2. So Alexa Bliss, she's frustrated. And now submission move. Trish Stratus gets out of it. Snake Eyes from Alexa Bliss to Trish Stratus. And with arm drag, there you go. Chomp to Alexa Bliss. Trish Stratus gets her back up to her vertical base for a moment. And knee to the back of Alexa as Trish Stratus looking to retain the title. And whatever Trish was going to go for, Alexa reversed it. Russian leg sweep. Alexa Bliss go for a dirty pin. 1, but Trish Stratus is kicked after 1. Alexa Bliss, referee never even seen it. And what a knee to the face to Trish Stratus from Alexa. And another scoop slam. There you go. And this has to be it. This is over. I don't know what Alexa Bliss is going to go for, but Trish Stratus is back to her vertical base. There you go. Toronto Zone, Trish Stratus trying to retain her title. And this is a great main event. Gotta love it. You got 2 women. Oh, well, there you go. And surprisingly enough, I'm actually surprised that Nia Jax has not tried anything yet. But there's still some time. And what a huge powerbomb from Trish Stratus to Alexa Bliss. It's a great match, man, I'm telling you. This is a rematch from last week's Sunday Night Heat. And if you got a chance to watch the first episode of Sunday Night Heat, it is on the McCoy Gaming Experience. As Alexa Bliss trying to, thought she was going to go for the pinfall. And what's Alexa Bliss going to go for? Maybe Little Miss Bliss. The DDT, once again to Trish Stratus, and this may be it. This may be over. Alexa Bliss regaining her title after 1 week, after losing it 1 week ago. 1, 2. No, wow. Trish Stratus kick out after 2. And what is Alexa Bliss going for? Another DDT once again. Alexa Bliss going for the pinfall once more. That may be it. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Trish Stratus kick out once again. What a huge main event. And what's Alexa Bliss going for now? It looks like a drop kick she's going to try to go for. Oh! Trish Stratus caught her. Wow. I'm telling you, Trish Stratus, we don't know where she's getting her energy at, man, but it's awesome. Sunday Night Heat hails from Detroit, Michigan. We already had 2 big matches already, and this is the main event for the night. Oh, she's going for Stratusfaction. Guaranteed. This is it. Trish Stratus getting the cover. And the referee counting 1, 2, 3. Trish Stratus retains the WWE Women's Championship. What a match. Got to give props to both women. Cannot take anything away from Alexa Bliss. Look at that chick kick. Oh, man, what a great matchup. That's one of the best matches ever called on Sunday Night Heat. Trish Stratus retains her championship. I guess Nia Jax is showing a little bit of respect, as you've seen in the background, to Trish Stratus, but Trish Stratus is still not going to forget what happened to her last week. And Nia Jax, she will get her. I guess no, Nia Jax is actually, she's not even worried about the crowd. But Nia Jax will get her shot. And we'll see Trish Stratus defend the title against Nia Jax next week on Sunday Night Heat.